I'll ask you the really boring question first, just in case I forget to at the end. Where are we with the squad, the general fitness, injuries? Obviously, Dale Fry was back in the squad last weekend.
Yeah, George Fenn's touch and go again. Hayden Coulson's not fit yet. He'll be after the national break. I'm trying to think if there's any more. No. That's
Dale's obviously was in the squad. So
Dale was in the squad. Dale's done really well again. Another upgrade of week's training. And he's been really good in training.
And what's the situation with George?
George has got a quadricep injury from last season. There's a bit of scar tissue in there, which has been released now. So hopefully he'll be onwards and upwards from now.
So you've got a TV game to look forward to, sort of lunchtime kickoff. How do you view Bristol City so far this season?
Well, they're unbeaten in 5 games. League games, I've watched the game against Leeds as well as other ones. They're a good team. They've been together for a number of years now with this manager, Lee Johnson. He's done a really good job. They'll be thereabouts this season. Top 6, I'd say. They've sold a couple of players this season, but also brought a few in. And they're a good team. It'll be a difficult test for us.
In terms of your team, do you think it's a question of putting some of the good bits of play together for the full 90? Is that what you're saying?
I agree with you, Mark. I agree with exactly what you're saying. I think at times we've been good in 45 minutes and not so good in the next 45, so it's getting that together. One game we're good in the first 45, the second 45 we're not so good. We need to put that together now. There is slight improvements in the team which do need to get better.
Paddy McNair obviously scored the goal, and good to see sort of midfielders taking responsibility as well.
Yeah, I think Paddy's been if I was to say, I think he's been our best player so far in the first 6 league games. I think he's been the bright spot for us, considering he played hardly any minutes last season and not any minutes in his preferred position. I think he's one of the midfielders who goes box to box and can do everything in his game. He's come on leaps and bounds, so it's great for us.
Borough have in recent seasons been sort of quite solid on the road. Obviously that's the sort of trend you would hope to continue. Yeah,
well, 100%. First and foremost, you don't want to concede goals. You know, we conceded the 3 at Luton and the 1 at Blackburn. But listen, we'll look to try and win the game first and foremost.
Obviously, you would have liked the 6 points, but do you think that those 4 points from the back-to-back home games, it's a kind of something to build on, really?
Well, I wanted 6 points. That's the first and foremost. I wanted the 2 wins at home. I was disappointed that we didn't get that, but it is something to build on. With the 4 points, we're unbeaten now in 2 games, so you've got to try and take the positives from it.
And the players obviously getting used to doing things a little bit differently. How's that kind of general process going, do you think?
Well, they look like they're really enjoying it, but the more points you get, the more positive they're going to be. It's been a good week's training. We've worked hard over the past few days, so hopefully we'll put a performance in against Bristol City.
And when you've got an international break coming up, it's sort of all the more important to get a positive result.
Yeah. I don't want to be stewing over a result for 2 weeks. You know, I want to finish on a positive on this patch of games, and then move on to the international break. Then look forward to the next game after that.
And the likes of McNair, Saville, Gestead, being away, I mean, it's a sort of two-edged sword. It can be some really good experience for them, but obviously probably you'd like to work with as many of the lads as possible.
You'd like to work with your whole of your squad, but we're not in an ideal world. You know, they've got to go and play for the countries, which they love doing. I encourage them to do that. I think it's fantastic to go and play with Northern Ireland. They've got some really big games coming up, so it's great for them. Obviously, it's a disadvantage for us, but it's good for the lads.
And in terms of where we are in the season, it's obviously still very early days, probably too early to tell really who's going to be necessarily right up there at the end.
Yeah, it's too early. I mean, if you look at one point in the stage last season with Aston Villa, I think they were 14 points behind us at one point, ended up going up. So it's whoever goes on a run. I remember years ago where Reading went on a run. I remember last season with Norwich, they had a similar amount of points as us at that part of the season. So it's whoever put runs together. It's how you finish. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, guys.